Godfather Dawn Edition. We are continuing robbing the banks. We're in New Jersey. Okay, this is the last bank for a couple of days until they reopen again. And again, if you had the money, you had this safe house, look how, I mean, it's not even a block away. And that's going to be like my second thing on my hit list to buy is that safe house because that's the damn close to the thing. And it's the cheapest one in New Jersey. And it's very important to, have a crib in the, New Jersey, Brooklyn, wherever, so you can fast forward to it. But that's the St. Martin's Hotel, and we're basically going to rob this bank and drive out of there now. I get pretty lucky, like I did in Midtown in the previous video. Okay, this will happen sometimes as well. You get up to a bank and a rival family will be trying to rob it. As long as you have a police bribe going, you can shoot the guys, but if you start shooting them without a police bribe, the cops are going to start shooting you. So I'm going to just chill and let the police deal with unless all the police are gone. They look like they're gone, so I'm going to have to deal with these guys. Go ahead and shoot these Strozzi dudes. You're robbing the bank, it's like a little extra cash on top of that. Okay, we're gonna head downstairs. Okay, it's very possible to bribe the police before coming down here and shooting these dudes and then possibly getting out while your police bribe is still good. That's not going to happen here because I wasn't able to bribe the police because they were duking it out in the front of the bank. So don't stand in front of the doorway like that either. Anyway.
Let's see what you're made of.
Especially if your health is full, even if there are guys in that stairwell coming up, you might be able to run past them and still keep some health there. And if you had the New Jersey crib, you could just turn right, and the crib is right up there. So, anyway, one of the things I like to do, I don't know why I turned down the shoes, like, this isn't where I'm going. Especially having to drive all the way to Little Italy, you don't want to make a mistake like that. If you're wondering how to get the key for the vans, just check out the videos 10, 9, or 11. I forget exactly what it is. I show you how to get the key for these vans. Getting the key for the vans is like one of the most important things to do in the beginning of the game, as far as I'm concerned. The key for the van is in a private vault, and there's $50,000 in that vault too. And I showed you how to get that, and that's all going to make your life a lot easier down the road. Beginning part of the game, it's all about money and respect. Money, you need to, buy the weapons and police bribes and pay for the mob wars that the FBI do and that kind of thing. And then respect, you need to get your upgrade. So I mentioned in the previous robbing the bank video, you could easily, I don't even know why I didn't do this, but if you can find a business before robbing the bank that's close to the bank that has a telephone, you can take that business over, if you start a mob war, clear it, and then once you own that business, rob the bank and then just go to a telephone and then fast forward to whatever crib that you got going on, so you don't have to do what I'm doing right here and basically drive all the way to Little Italy. And this is the only Godfather version that has that. The Xbox version did not have that option to warp from safe out to safe house. And needless to say, it is a really awesome function. I cannot tell you how easier it makes your life doing Mob Wars. I mean, some of the warehouses are a good distance, and you're not going to take a warehouse over without creating a Mob War. And then after you do it, you got to drive all the way to an FBI guy. It's a real pain in the butt. But nevertheless, as you can see, we are making it to Little Italy without too much trouble. Okay, now this is something you could totally do. Definitely feel like you're in a comfortable position to do this in. You don't want to die after robbing a bank. Well, you got the money in the pending area, but I'm going to try to jack a truck at the same time, so you get a little more money and respect. As you see, I only got 1 star, and I'm not too awful worried about it, but if I had 3 or 4 police stars going, I would not be doing this.
What the hell?
Alright, you know, as soon as you take the truck, the capos and the black cars are going to be coming out after you, but it shouldn't be a problem getting back to the safe house.
If you bring it somewhere safe, you'll score a fortune.
Nice, 7,000. So on top of my 20, I'll get another 7 for getting that. Plus, I think it's like 1,000 respect for jacking a truck. So, hell yeah.
Let's see if
okay, now you can only take these trucks to any place that's their safe house. So that's the way that works. And obviously, you know, you're not going to want your business taken over here, so the Corleones can be helping you out. Alright, so we got a truck on top of our bank, which helps a lot. Now we're going to go upstairs and get recorded for our bank robber here. And that's going to be all 6 banks. Okay. Again, you could totally use a phone in New Jersey to fast warp right to this room, and it's still, when you get here, it'll say, you know, you robbed the bank, give you the respect, all that. So do whatever works for you. Okay, AA Gamer for Life. We are doing this Godfather Don edition, and I wanted to show you how to get these banks robbed, because it's the most important way to get big money at this level of the game. And we only have level 1 weapons, but we will get the level 2s down the road a little bit.